The major antagonists in Kagurabachi are Sojo, Kyora, Yura, Hiruhiko, Samura, and I think Hokuto is being set up to be next. There are many villains in the series, but one is so much unlike the others that they deserve a gold star. That villain is Kyora Sazanami, father of Hakuri, host of the Rakuzaichi action, and the only person to use the Shinuichi since the war. He's the second major villain in the series, and in my opinion, the most unique. Kyora is the only major villain to never have a goofy moment whatsoever. He was serious from beginning to end, whether he was abusing his children, auctioning, or fighting for his life. He never came off as silly, not even once. There's an entire bonus chapter dedicated to Sojo chilling at a sauna, killing unhappy customers, and drinking chocolate milk. During his fight with Chihiro, he imagined himself having dinner with him. Yura was at a playground on what was honestly the most childish thing he could have been sitting on. He weighed his grand plans on a pinky promise with Samura, and the first thing he did when he got into the Kaminabi's hideout was ask where the bathroom was. Then he proceeded to use it. Hiruhiko is weirdly obsessed with Chihiro and just childish in general. He's constantly smiling during fights, he's unhinged, and he bawls his eyes out when he loses. Samura's ex-wife and daughter make him extremely nervous. The Masumi don't even leave him alone in the bathroom. The first time he met Chihiro, he walked up to him and he poked him in the eyes. Right in the... Hokuto can't stop winking at everyone and fangirls over strong swordsmen. Dude probably ran 5 miles to pull up on the Kaminabi hideout just to fight Uraha. Kyora is legitimately the only serious major villain Kagurabachi has had. I challenge anyone out there to find a silly Kyora moment. I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's there. The funniest thing he did was say proceed over and over again. And he wasn't being funny. He really was not stopping his auction no matter what. I don't even think Takeru was writing that as as a comedic thing. I think he really just was not going to stop his auction no matter what. Even his clothes are professional. He wears a suit and only pulls up his sleeves for a fight. Kyora is the epitome of standing on business. His wife told him the auction ruined him on her deathbed, and he kept running the auction. His auction was getting raided by the Kaminabi, and he said proceed. His strongest children got beat by one guy, and he said, I haven't seen you explode yet, so why are you quitting? He got sliced in half and said, you know what? Proceed. The only reason he stopped was because he couldn't overpower the Swordmaster, and it was ruining his auction. In his final moments, for 1 second, he thought about his late wife's opinion about his auction. And for a split moment, he thought maybe Gretchen was right. Whatever her name was, I don't know. Then he immediately goes, no, that's not it. Chihiro was right. I should have believed in Hakuri this whole time. And you'd think this would be coming out of a place of love, like, oh, his character's come full circle. He realizes that he should have just, he failed his children. He should have just honored his family, taken care of the people who actually mattered, cared about the things that actually matter. I bet you $1 million this wasn't based on love, but 100% damn, I could have had double the auction space. What a waste of resources. I could have had double the amount of slaves, double the amount of precious items, double the amount of gold or whatever the hell he was auctioning, drugs, I don't know. I don't think this was 100% coming from a place of love, I'm being honest with you. Yura was a true villain through and through, all business. I legitimately cannot think of one silly moment. The direction Takeru has taken with the villains is enjoyable for me because I love a relatable villain, and being too serious can hinder that relatability. I just wonder what made him make a villain like Kyora after Sojo, then go back to the silly villains. Maybe he just didn't want the story to come off that serious. That's probably what it was. But I'd love to hear y'all thoughts on it. Peace out.